Canva just launched these 12 new text effects. I'm going to click through each one of them for you, show you how they work, and then it's going to be up to us to figure out how we use them in the future. Let's jump right in. Let's just put a heading up here, and I don't care what font it is. I'm just going to use the word awesome, and I am going to make it a little bit larger for viewing's sake. Let's make this area a bit larger as well. And the other thing I want to do, I'm going to stretch the box out a little bit because some of these tools will kind of increase the letter spacing, things like that. Sometimes they don't always fit. All right, so here we go. We just start with a standard text box. It does not matter what font you're using. Go up to effects, and here in the effects category, if you scroll down into this advanced section, all of these are brand new. I did not see them here a week ago. So I'm just going to play with each one and show you what they do. We'll start with neon lights, and you can see they all come with an intensity slider, things like that. Let's move it to the next one with the effects. I'm going to choose TV static this time, and you can see there's two different slider boxes to play with. This time we'll go to the next effect, which is a 70s. This time we'll go to, we got to get the effect box up here. Go to the sci-fi. Kind of like that one. That looks like fun. By the way, I'm just doing Control D each time, just to save some clicks and things like that. So after sci-fi is screen print. This one I feel like needs to be manipulated a bit. That is like way too bad for my eyes. I feel like my glasses are kind of coming undone, but you can play with both the direction and the offset. Get it to something that you feel comfortable with. I can almost read that now with my glasses. So now we'll click into the next one. Effects, let's see, we were screen print. So next to that would be Western. Yeah, this is one that's been kind of going beyond my box every time I've played with it. So we will reformat here a little bit just to get it to line up. All right. We'll click here. What comes after Western? All right, the graffiti. All right, this is one that got shrunk. I feel like we could make that one bigger. I'm not going to do that right now. Next, we get in here after graffiti, we have bubble. This one I think is one that we've been able to do in Canva for some time, but now it's just a single click, which can be quite handy. Control D'ing and going into our next one. After that would be aerobics. This one I feel like, for this white background, we need a little bit better font to play with. I would go with the stronger pink. Maybe tone that down a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, you get my point. That was a little bit weak on the page, I think, when it first went in there. Looking at the next one, after aerobics is arcade. This one looks fun to me. Maybe this reminds me too much of my childhood. A lot of Pac-Man type graphics there. Control D. And the next one we want to look at is Cosmic. This one's just a lot of shadowing with a neat font behind it. Like I said, we've been able to do this for a very long time as well. And Control D. And this is the last one that it's got here, this pixel, which is a lot like the arcade when you get right down to it. So we take this, we can combine some of this with the other motions, things like that. This should be quite interesting. So here's a quick view of it. I'm going to change the timing down here to like, half a second for each. We'll apply it to all pages. Take a quick look at the preview. And there you go. There's all the new fonts that you have at your disposal with a single click. And I hope you enjoy this. Please like and subscribe. We'll keep showing you how to use these as the time goes on. Bye.